Hi guys, hope you're well. Dave Osman here from the UK. In this video we will look at what is laser targeted marketing all about. We will explain how to use it in your marketing campaigns and how to do it right so that you have your customers begging to buy your product or join your business opportunity. Having the right targeted marketing is the difference to being successful and making sales or building a team of followers to just plain giving up, which happens to over 95% of people who try. We know all about that. The marketing strategies I remember being taught were go and try and recruit your warm market. Who remembers that? In other words, those closest to you, you would invite them to watch a video of the next great health product. Those that were good at that type of marketing went on to become the top 5% of online earners, while the other 95% fell by the wayside. They also ended up with a garage full of stock they didn't want to use, as highlighted by my picture there of a garage full of unused products. Then they found the friends and family they tried to recruit would avoid all phone calls from them for the next several months. Hands up those who have been there. The monthly auto ship thing also puts people off, I found. People got fed up with paying a monthly auto ship and having a health product shipped to their address that they didn't really want. Who remembers get 3 and your product is free? Oh God, yeah, I remember that little icon there. I was lucky, yeah, I was one of the 5% who made money, yes, and had my auto ship covered by my recruiting skills. I was lucky. I can remember having some home meetings. Who remembers those? And pacing up and down the lounge waiting for my invites to arrive and breathing a sigh of relief when I heard their footsteps coming up the steps and the doorbell rang at 7:30. Relief. Yeah, I also remember driving over 200 miles from my home to present a meeting for one of my team members at their house, only for nobody to turn up, and it ended up as a one-on-one training session. And I finally got back home into my bed in the early hours thinking it was a wasted journey. Or was it? Will my recruit go out and smash it? And now that they've had the one-on-one training with me, that was probably the worst case I had. But there were other times when I would give up my evenings to present to one person and then that person never joined. How many of you have been down that road? I was that dedicated to succeeding online that I used to burn off training and motivational CDs and give them away to new prospects, and also keep my team supplied with them. I had my own CD burning machine where I could record up to 9 CDs at a time, and even had a machine to print the covers on the CDs. And me and my wife Debbie would spend hours and hours making sure they were all done correctly and put them into the plastic CD boxes. We never charged people, but I knew people and a few leaders that did, and that's almost identical to mine, but I think that one on the right, 7 stacking CDs. But yeah, remember that fondly. Actually, we used to have a lot of fun in the office putting them all together and giving them out to our team members. I would explain to a new prospect or new team member to put the CD in this car CD machine and listen to it while they were driving. I would then tell the new prospect I would call them in 48 hours or on a allotted time and ask them if they listened to the CD. If they said they had, the next question always would be, and what did you think of it? Many a time I would ring them at the allotted time and the phone would ring and ring and ring and they would never pick up. Who's been there? In those days, back in the early to mid-2000s, God, yeah, what's that long ago? There were no social media sites around like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. Everything was done by phone or email. You can't believe that. Nowadays, the top network and affiliate marketers understand the power of targeted marketing and all making full use of it to earn over 5 and sometimes 6 figures each and every month. I know a couple that are doing it, so it's not a myth. They do it. Laser targeted marketing requires up-to-date, top-quality content to keep your targeted audience coming back to you time and time again until they're either ready to join you in your online business opportunity or buy a product, whether it's your product or somebody else's product you're promoting. It's not about spamming your link on every social media site going. First of all, you end up being banned, which I did many a time in Facebook jail, and secondly, it results in no repeat business. That technique may have worked before and may work for some people now. To be fair, I do know a few people that it still works for. They are excellent at what they do and they never spam you, and they have massive success. I must have a look at their courses one day and see how they do it. But the way the algorithms for social media sites work nowadays, it's near on impossible to recruit or make regular sales on social media. But like I said, there are a few out there that do it. I will make Facebook and social media for another set of videos, as like I said, there are a few out there who know how to do it, and I do not need to spend a dime on paid traffic and do everything through their Facebook, Twitter or Instagram accounts. They know how to work a timeline without ever dropping a link and spamming people. Your goal is to provide content on your blogs, etc. that gives value to whatever niche you are involved in or targeting. It should never be a post about come and join my business opportunity and I will get you rich beyond your wildest dreams in the next 30 days. You will be destined to fail and waste time and money should you choose that path. Absolutely bang on. You need to work out your average customer's needs and give them a solution. Try and put yourself in the buyer's shoes about what they are looking for, what research they may have done before deciding you are the person they want to buy from you. Remember, you are just one of thousands all trying the same thing. Remember when you used to go on holiday abroad and you had loads of sellers trying to sell you the same thing? Eventually you bought from the one you like and trusted. This is exactly the same thing. Read this over and over again, this page. You need to stand out from the rest. Remember that, and if you learn one thing from this course, make sure it is that. Absolutely bang on. Implement it and you will soon find yourself succeeding while others are falling by the wayside. You will start to get repeat buyers coming back to you time and time again because they know, like, and trust you. Remember that phrase, know, like, and trust. And you know exactly what they want, and this is what laser-targeted marketing is all about. What's the first thing you see on the image on the right? Your eyes are immediately drawn to the square apple, which I've never ever seen before, but it's bang on right. I remember when I first understood what laser targeted marketing was all about back in around 2012. Wow, was it that long ago? I was in a business opportunity that I put a lot of money into. It's my first big punt in an online business. My wife Debbie eventually gave me the okay to spend the money, and I remember being scared thinking, what if it's a scam and I lose it all? That thought drove me to do the research, and I joined different forums, and I eventually became so knowledgeable about the opportunity that when people posted their questions in the forum, I was the one giving the answers. I had people desperate to join my team, and I did make some decent money. It enabled Debbie and me to buy a nice car, enjoy Caribbean cruises, and also buy a holiday home, which we still have. In fact, I'm doing this course while at my holiday home, and the sun is shining. It's glorious out there. I'm not sure if that works anymore, but it did teach me what laser-targeted marketing was all about. You see, they had a problem, and I could solve it for them. Now I think you understand what this laser-targeted marketing is all about. Well, I hope you do. I hope you understand the way laser-targeted marketing works and how it's about your customers knowing, liking and trusting you and giving people a solution or problem and not just sending them a spammy link to get your next great thing. In the next video, we'll be looking at researching keywords and search terms in whatever niche you are in for precise targeted marketing. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, making sure to click on the bell icon to be notified of my new videos being released. Next video, we'll be looking at researching keywords and search terms in your chosen niche for targeting. Thank you for watching and look out for video 2.